Water is life. Water is essential for human health, for societal health, for the health of the planet, for healthy ecosystems. They all depend on a healthy supply of water. It's one of the most valuable natural capitals that we have. So it's something that we've got to take a better emphasis on protecting and come together with organisations to effect positive change. Water use of the retail industry accounts for approximately a fifth of global water supply, and that's really driven by the fashion and textile industry, the production of essential crops like cotton, and also the electronics industry, which also uses a lot of fresh water for the production of electronics supplied through the retail environment. Water security in the food and retail sector is a critical area that we must take more seriously. Food security is something that we've seen highlighted through recent events around the pandemic, disruptions in various parts of the world, and conflicts has made it very difficult for people to have access to food, affordable food. And if you haven't got water, you haven't got food. Thirst for change for me personally means an ideal opportunity to have a long, hard look at the agri-food and retail industry today. It is the largest user of fresh water in the world, and those practices really aren't sustainable for the future. So as the food and retail industry moves forward, we must take more positive changes to protect it, to make better use of it, embrace innovation, and really make better use of the best practice frameworks that exist today, and also the ones that will be shaped for the future. We are seeing some positive signs of organisations in the retail, fashion, electronics industry recognising that change needs to be made. We are seeing statements made in annual reports around the need to really embrace more sustainable best practice. So it's great to see that the industry is understanding the importance of the what and the why. We now need to understand the position that someone like BSI plays as a trusted solutions partner in the how-to. There are a number of steps that the food and retail industry can take to ensure a water positive future. One of the most important things that the organisations need to look at today is an impact assessment of their current supply and consumption of fresh water, then looking at partnering with organisations to use best practice frameworks to help them on a journey to effect positive change, where they don't need to consume such significant amount of water around the world, and helping them embrace positive change, having a very positive impact on the bottom line, but whilst also minimising their impact on the environment and local ecosystems. And that's through the use of best practice frameworks, standards, consultancy solutions, whether it's an assurance service or the provision of training, really to guide them and help them on their journey towards more sustainable practices. There are a number of really exciting opportunities for positive change throughout the agriculture, food and retail sector. Some of them are very easy and low-hanging fruit, and others are more long-term and more strategic. We've seen some great examples where organisations have embraced things like vertical farming, looking at hydroponics, aquaponics, aeroponics, where the actual amount of water, fresh water being used is tiny. We've seen organisations that really look to embrace other practices like harvesting rainwater and looking to recycle other types of waters that can be used in different ways rather than just seeing it go down the drain. So there's a lot of opportunity for organisations to embrace positive change, but to follow the consistent frameworks that are there to ensure that they are moving the needle in the right direction. We know what the what is and we know why it's important, and we hear from some of the best subject matter experts around the world. However, when we work with organisations, especially in the agriculture, food and retail industry, they sometimes find themselves scratching their head thinking, how do I do this? How do I affect the change that you expect of me? How do I get myself on the pathway for positive change? That's really the role that BSI plays.